What's going on, you guys? This is the Q-Bone here, and as you can see, I'm wearing teal and black like a Duval cat, which must mean I'm talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, as I'm recording this video, the NFL draft is only 2 weeks away. And of course, Jacksonville has the number 1 pick again. Unfortunate, but unlike last year, where we knew Trevor Lawrence was going to be the number 1 overall pick, this year there's a little bit of a question on whether or not who is in fact going to be the first pick in the draft. Some people think it should be an offensive tackle, either Ike Ekwonu or Evan Neal. Some people think it should be a edge rusher, someone like Aiden Hutchinson or Trayvon Walker, who's been his name's been coming up a lot very recently, that he could be the number 1 pick. Kayvon Thibodeau is another person whose name has always been linked to that number 1 overall pick selection. And very recently, I read a report that Doug Peterson really wants an offensive player. Trent Baalke wants to draft a defensive player. There's sort of like this, I guess you can call it a debate within the organization of who they should actually take. And for me personally, this is just what I usually believe in. If you have the number 1 overall pick, you should take the best player regardless of their position. That is what you should do with the number 1 overall pick. Now, this year's a little bit different. There's no definitive number 1 best player in the draft this year, so more or less, this is what I think the Jaguars should do this year. I think they really should just take the edge rusher, if that makes sense. So, let me just make sure this stays still. So, the reason why is because if you look at the Jaguars these last 2 years, they've been the second worst team at getting to the quarterback, and that has to change. Kayvon Chaisson has been terrible, garbanzo beans even, at getting to the quarterback. Only, 2 sacks in 2 seasons? Well, not good. Not good at all. So, if I'm the Jacksonville Jaguars, if I have the number 1 overall pick, I would take an edge rusher with that first pick. I like both Trayvon Walker and Aiden Hutchinson. I think those are probably going to be the two one of those two is probably going to be the pick. It really depends on what you prefer. Do you prefer the guy that has the upside, that's a bit more flexible at where he can play? That seems a lot similar to someone like Micah Parsons, or as Trent Baalke mentioned, he sees a lot of Aldon Smith in. Then you take Trayvon Walker. All right, take Trayvon Walker. But if you want someone that's a bit more of a bit of a safer, proven product, if you will, that you know what you're going to get week in, week out, but may not have as much of an upside as someone like Trayvon Walker, then Aiden Hutchinson, there's no downside really to Aiden Hutchinson outside of his, little T-Rex arms that he apparently has, which, if he can get to the quarterback, he can get to the quarterback. That's the important thing, folks. Okay, I don't care about your arm length too much. So, with that being said, it's a nice little quick video I wanted to point out or get out to you guys. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video.